Hi guys, how's it going? It's me, Josh Halter, owner and founder of the BIODEGRADABLES. I'm here in my showroom, the BIODEGRADABLES Houston. You can come here Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, and Saturday, 10 to 2. I have a very special cage in front of me. So you guys know I work very closely with Zach, KAGES.com. We have our own BIODEGRADABLES branded cages over here. This is a new cage that Zach designed that we have been testing into the commercial market. We actually redid Armin Bayou Nature Centers with these enclosures, and that video is coming in a couple months. It's going to be great. But this cage, this is a custom-built enclosure, and we hope to be able to offer these commercially. So they come with stands underneath. What you see here on the top is a custom lid, and then on the very top portion, this is where we have all of our screen and stuff. So if you come in over here, you can kind of see what we're doing. We are using, so we have multiple different screen section here, and in the back. We have our UVB in the back, our heat and LED in the front, and we have a Mist King hooked up in the front. So that way there isn't any cords all over the place. You can see this nifty little PVC tube that we crafted that goes through the enclosure. Now this, obviously, I think we'd be able to make this an optional thing. But we have our excess cords, as you can see from our beautiful Butylon plant. It's covered up the cord, and then it goes down through here, and then it goes underneath. And here you can see down under, we have our Mist King system, our reservoir, as well as the rest of our plugs directly underneath. I still need to get the reservoir put in there, and I'm considering attaching the pump on the outside, so that way it's more gravity-based. And as you can see, I already kind of got started building, and just because it took me a while to really understand what I wanted to do. And I couldn't think of a better critter to give this to. This is for my pair of my Cuban night anoles. You guys have seen me use it. We're a little upset right now because we're out of our cage, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put you right into that Sheffalera tree. There we go, and then I'm going to take you. If you want to stay on my shoulder, that's fine. You can stay on my shoulder. This is the same terra firma that was in their enclosure. This is really overflowing with dwarf purple isopods. We're topping it off with a little bit of a more larger species, so we're going to go with some more of the powder blues. There is already an extensive springtail population in here as well as a few earwigs. We did put a little bit of BioVive into the soil just because the soil itself is pretty old. So we want to make sure that all of our processes and everything are set up. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is kind of go over with you what I have here. So for UVB, we're using an Arcadia 6%. We're using my 22-inch Glow and Grow LED, as well as a deep heat emitter, a deep heat projector from Arcadia. We're using an 80-watt with a ceramic heat bulb and fixture. So that way we can get that nice hot spot of around 95 degrees. I'm going to be using a lot of different plants here, but mainly notably trees. In here, we are using a 24-inch piece of one of my ghost woods. We have two very large cork bark tubes, which I've been specifically saving for this enclosure. I have a piece of oak right here that we drilled a hole into here and stuck it in so it's secure. And then we have some terroir root that we got from ZooMed. Now this is a new product that I'm considering carrying. We sell it at my point of sale, but I'm not 100% sure if I am sold to ship this just because of how big and delicate some of the pieces are. And I've had these guys for a really long time, and they're probably one of my favorite lizards in my collection. And a lot of people know Cubans are known for being remarkably mean. Yeah, we're not so mean, are we? Okay, there you go. All right, they're both in their Sheffalera tree. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get building. I'm so excited about this. This is from their enclosure. Look at how intense the root system is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the root systems come out, but I'm actually going to stuff the bottom here a little bit with some moist sphagnum moss, like so. Okay? And I have to say, the absolute craftsmanship of this enclosure, it is absolutely stunning. There are other companies that make PVC enclosures. There is nobody that does it better than Cages. I've seen their facility. I've seen the quality control that they use, and they're all made in America. Nothing comes from China out of this enclosure, which to me is a big deal. And guys, I've been building my bond with these lizards since I've owned BIODEGRADABLES. They're amazing. I love them. If you guys have a Cuban night anole that's as calm as these, DM us pictures, because we don't see a lot of nice Cuban night anoles here. Right here. Yeah, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna dig this nice and deep. Oh no! Well, we have made our decision, and that's okay. We can let them enjoy this while I'm trying to escape it. That's never happened before. Now, has it, Christina? So. I mean, look at that. Look at that variegation there on that. And it's flowering. Okay. How are you guys doing? I know it's a new environment, and we're not used to having so much space. So we got our terra firma with super grow drainage layer in there, mixed with our necessary biodegradables. Topped it off with BioVive because the substrate is years old. We got fresh powder blue isopods in here to work with the dwarf purples that we have and the springtails that we have. And of course, my two have already made themselves at home in here. We have some bromeliads over here, and it looks pretty clustered right now. But as everything settles and gets established, I think it's gonna really pop. Can I steal you for a second? Let me see you. So I really hope, nope, we're down. I really hope you guys enjoyed this quick build. I say it wasn't that much of a tutorial. I was really excited to unveil this cage because I think this cage is spectacular. But I was more excited to give these guys an upgrade. That 36-18-36 is quite frankly way too small for a pair of these guys. And I'm really lucky to have such a beautiful pair that I'm essentially bonded to that appreciate me and what we do. And I think it's really awesome that we're able to give them such a great home. Okay, so we just got done building. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think the Cubans are going to absolutely love it. As far as what I need to do yet, I'm going to go on through these and I'm going to get all of these wires covered up and make sure there's nothing exposed that shouldn't be. I'm going to give this a really, really solid misting. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and my business and my channel. Make sure you come to my store to check out this enclosure. Like I said, Monday through Friday and Saturday. You can visit my website to get everything you see here and more at thebiodude.com. And check me out on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that good stuff. Thank you guys very much for the support. Dude abides.